Well, this is a sure sign that great weather's on the way and summertime fun. Limaland, we're counting down until they start the motorsports season. And joining me today from UNOH, Limaland Motorsports Park, we've got Jerry Keyser, and thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
It is an exciting time. I mean, you guys are counting down, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. We're out at the track getting things ready to go, getting the track ready, getting concessions, getting all the signs hung up around the track, all that good stuff. So. All
right. So when does the season open?
Friday, May 2nd. We'll kick it off with the season opening shootout brought to us by Smith Bond. We'll have the GLS Ohio Cat Sprint cars, dirt car UMP modifieds, and our Lock 16 Thunder stocks all in action. One of our regular shows, but none of our shows are actually regular anymore. We want to give everybody the feel that every show is a special event and get everybody out there and enjoy it.
All right. This is the 90th season?
The Limaland Motorsports Park has been there for 90 years. It actually started as a horse track back in 1935.
I did not know that,
yep.
Really.
Then in the 50s, it transitioned to a dirt stock car track in jalopies. And my grandfather actually started racing there in the 50s, raced there through the 90s. Then my dad, uncles, cousins. And then I've raced there a couple times myself, but I ended up becoming the announcer in 2016. So.
See, that's awesome. And that family love of the sport, I mean, there's something honoring your family, too, coming up in this season, right?
Absolutely. At the end of May, May 30th, we'll have the 23rd Annual Keyser Memorial, $1,500 to win for the Lock 16 Thunder stocks. We'll also have the non-wing sprint cars in action, the dirt car UMP modifieds, and we'll have the dirt track truck series all in action, which is what I competed in last year during that event. So it's pretty neat to have a four-class race, but being able to honor my family, my dad, my grandpa, and everybody that's raced over the years is a lot of fun.
Wow, yeah, okay, so that's some good stuff. What are some of the other big races you think that are coming up through the season? Now, they're all good.
They're all good. We have our regular schedule, but this year we're bringing back the super late models for the first time since 2007. The Valvoline American Late Model Ironman Series will be invading on Friday, June 27th. This is going to see some of the super late models on Limaland's quarter-mile oval for the first time since 2007, and we expect to see a lot of great racers from not just regionally, maybe even a couple surprise national guests may pop in and be a part of that race. So very excited to have that presented by Loose Style this year. So.
All right. You know, when you talk about our track and you're getting it ready now, it's pretty well known, right? I mean, people enjoy racing at that track.
Oh, absolutely. And being around for 90 years and as a dirt track since the 50s, there have been lots of memorable racers and lots of memorable races, and people show up from all over the country. We had Chase Holland, who's a YouTuber who's developed into a race car driver, show up last year just because he wanted to get Limaland off his bucket list.
Really?
So it's been really cool to see some of the people show up. And obviously our local racers are always excited to get back out on track. So.
Right, yeah. So how does the season end? You got anything really good for the finale?
What we do, our season-ending race at the end of the year with our award celebration and the King of the Quarter Mile events, where we actually bring our racers right down to the front stretch to receive their season-ending awards right in front of all the fans, and then they get to go back out and they'll compete in invitational races to punch their ticket for the King of the Quarter Mile races, which is winner take all, where we take all the feature winners from the year. And if we don't have very many feature winners, if somebody dominates, we include some higher guys in points to make it competitive and give somebody a chance to get in there. And it's a really good time. Fans get to have a lot of fun. And then we do a season-ending party after that the fans get invited to with their cost of their ticket. They come back, Lock 16 feeds them hamburgers, hot dogs, all that good stuff, and get to hang out with all the drivers and teams and celebrate the season.
Right, yeah. And you know, you mentioned the fans. I've been there a couple times before, and you just feel it. I mean, it's fun and everyone gets into it, so it really is an enjoying time to go to Limaland.
Oh, absolutely. The electricity in the air is always palpable. You can cut it with a knife, especially when you get guys, we get closer to the end of the season, a lot of those point chases come down to the wire, and guys are, you know, doing everything they can to get those last couple points and earn that big season-ending payout.
Even if you don't know that much about racing or know what's happening, I mean, it's just fun to see the track and, you know, bring the kids, bring the family.
Oh, absolutely. It's a family-friendly atmosphere. We keep our food prices down thanks to Lock 16 out at the racetrack. And we try to do kids giveaways, things like that as much as we can throughout the season. And the racing, the drivers love to come up and be a part of it. There's actually a local racer, Jared Clay. I'm going to mention him because he's one of the greatest. He comes up every week during the races, sees the fans, hands out goodie bags, things like that. And there's a lot of drivers that like to do stuff like that.
Great stuff. All right, we are counting down for the opening of the season May 2nd. Thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.